Tonight I decided to take a little break from the Node project because I had a question about Metamask. And so I thought it would be a good idea to go through Metamask a little bit. And of course, if you use Ethereum, Metamask is one of the popular wallets. And you can have it in any of your browsers. I have a test wallet set up, and I don't think you can see it. Because it is in the browser. Actually, you can if we go to the browser. Let's see. I think that's down here. It is maybe this one. Yeah. So this is a test account. It is connected to the test network, which I set up. I set up the Ganache test network, and you can see I have 5 Ethereum here. Now, I did a little example here with this is actually a Solidity example where you have very simple smart contract that basically transfers money to whoever you put in as the recipient. In this case, it's the account for my test Metamask. So, if you can see here, I successfully deployed it, and then I successfully transferred. It's going to send the whatever value I put in here. So from the payee, which is the person running the contract, to my account. So I'm going to put, let's see, can I put a number here? Put 10. And let's see if this is going to work. So here's the transfer function. It makes a call, whatever is in message value, and then you have this emit. Well, let's see if this is going to work. And it did. Let's have a look here. Let me move this up because we don't need all this space. And you can see we have our transaction hash from 2. Now, this is interesting because when I first saw this, I was thinking, oh, well, it didn't go to me. Well, let's have a look. Let's see. I think it's here. See where is my it looks like I have 2 remixes, and where is my here we go. And as you can see, I had 5 and now I have 15. So you can see, very simple. Now, basically, you can, once you have Metamask attached, it'll just treat it like another account. But the question is also, to understand the code, the Metamask code, really the thing to look at is the docs. Docs.metamask.io have a very great details on how this is going to work. How MetaMask works, how you can code it, the Ethereum API, because you're going to mostly be looking at this in Web3. And in that regard, let me see if I can bring up, let me make this smaller here, because you can't see it. And so these are your MetaMask docs. And they're again at docs.metamask.io. They go through all the details. Now, one cool thing that I didn't realize that you can do. Oh, I see what the problem is. I was in the wrong scene. So let's see what we got here. I actually switched scenes. So here are MetaMask docs. Now, here, let's see if this is our dev tools. Remember, in the browser, you can bring up dev tools. So what I'm going to do is show you something here. In the API, this is very simple to tell you whether MetaMask is running in the browser. And you just stick it in here, do a Control D, and it says MetaMask is installed. So it's running this API. Is not equal to undefined. Now it's not running. It's running. It's looking for window.ethereum, which I assume is how you identify MetaMask. So now the other thing you can do, and notice this again, you can test this out in your browser, is this. Let me make sure you're seeing all this. Let me go back to it. And you see promise, which is the you're doing a wait, and it brings back the account. There you go. So this is another thing. So this is the account number that's in that Ethereum browser. Here's another thing. Let's see if this is going to work. I was going to do a button. Let's see. Let's look at this. See what we can do here. Let's do this. And well, see if this actually. There you go. It prints out the account. Now, once you have an account, let me see, sending. Again, you can do something like this. Actually, I think I might have it. I was playing around with. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know if this is going to work. But we will see. We're going to try this. This is actually a more sophisticated command here that see what happens. Okay. So let's try that again, except, let's see, where is, it looks like we may have an extra, so that is that, and I think I don't need that, let's see. It's from from my account to my account, it looks like. Let's see what we got. And I don't know if you were able to see. Let me change this. I am going to change this around a little bit. Instead of account 0, because this is my account, this is essentially account 0. Actually, let's see what happens. I'm going to do this, but before I run it, I am going to actually grab an Ethereum account from this here. Let's grab this one. It looks good enough. And I'm gonna see what happens. So what I'm doing is, this is the this is Ethereum again. I'm doing a request. What? Let me do something. Let me change it in a text editor. Do it that way, because then I will get it correct. To from copy this. Okay, I'm going to use my Ethereum address and just hard code it. Let me grab it from the browser here. And I'm gonna go and change it. what I'm doing right now is just doing the updating the thing in the code editor so that I can, let me just do this, make it easy, and see if this is going to work. Let's clear this and try it again. And make sure that you can see what I'm doing. Yep. So let's see if this is going to work. Must provide an Ethereum address, which I did. So, oh well. I did get it, it did pop up one time, so I'm not quite sure what it is complaining about, because we have these params and this. This looks like it's good, but let's do something. The only thing I can think of is that maybe, I mean, that's a quick thing. No, that's not it. 2 from, and these are both Ethereum addresses. I don't, not sure, and this is matching, this is good. So, must provide an Ethereum address. And it could be that, let's do this. And 2, let's see what happens. All right. So that would have sent it to, let's see. Let's refresh. If I can refresh. I'm going to look at the transactions. Okay, so I had to restart here because I had a little interruption. But anyway, so these Metamask documents are quite detailed, and it was kind of cool seeing this example of how you could actually test these things out in your browser once you have Metamask running in it. And so there are a number of things. You can obviously work with it with Solidity. We saw that. We saw how you can work with it in the browser using the API from the MetaMask, and it's actually the Ethereum APIs. So the Ethereum provider API. So if you can do Web3 with Ethereum, you can it certainly will work just fine with MetaMask. And if you're interested in doing stuff with MetaMask, then just take a look at their docs, and that should get you a long way. And again, hopefully this has been helpful and answered the questions. And thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Thursday will be more of a video, one of the CG videos, and then next week, the plan is to get back to NodeJS and kind of get our objects together so we can actually start doing something with them. And I also be talking more about the Solidity course I have coming out. And I will have to set something up. So if you are on the newsletter list, then I should have mentioned it in the email, and you can email me back, and if you want to be on the beta for the Solidity class, I want some feedback. Looking for feedback to make sure that this intro, it's basically very intro, but the application that's going to be written, handles a lot of the important concepts. So, but we'll be looking for feedback on that. So, okay, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Take care.